If to really experience Radical 6, we should just play on skip mode.
Yeah, true.
Guys, I didn't push skip.
Oh no! Oh, the game closed itself.
Everyone introducing themselves, talking about their bracelets, and the rabbits on the computer, just like,
Yep.
Where am I? Why is everyone talking fast?
You just see a lot of like choices come up. You're like, what do these mean? I don't understand.
everyone's staring at you. What do you think? What do you think, huh? What do you want to do, huh? I woke up several minutes later. More like several hours. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move. She's creepy.
You okay?
Oh. Her voice sounded normal again. And she wasn't moving strangely either. Well, not more than usual. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought the music for a sec was a sigh.
A quiet sigh of relief.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a moment there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
My vision went blurry again.
What did she say? Oh! I can't understand you. I got Radical 6. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
What? Oh gosh. For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to.
Don't worry.
Didn't get bit by the zombie.
You won't.
Better to stay quiet about it.
And let others get contaminated.
Yep. Spread it to everybody.
Well,
I don't have a mask.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, alright?
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. No more candy either.
Oh, Mom, no.
Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Golem's cache. Yeah.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of time code?
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't read numbers.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hmm.
Central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's okay.
Am I right? Yeah.
He looked at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it. Enhance! Whoa!
Whoa! 21 minutes? So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. Ah, crap. Royalties!
Finally, I can pay the bills.
After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna!
Oh, Clover.
Is that Clover behind her?
This is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh. Yeah. This is 0... This is... hours.
What's the
1
problem, Fi?
Right now, you and I are talking to DL on floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating that we're doing is pretty. What we're doing is pretty easy.
What
we're doing? Ah, there it is. What we're doing is pretty easy.
Oh, what's going on? Are they kissing?
Come here, baby.
Whoa.
Oh no, it's not really a kiss. Looks like Clover's just going to fight Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the is that?
That's how Clover sounds. Don't you know? She's really angry.
I'm like teasing with her?
It's that Radical 6, man. When you slow it down, she sounds beautiful. And then everyone tends to kill themselves after talking to her. Oh no. Oh, great. Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's still all pretty much the same thing. Now at blank hours, 10 minutes. No. Things suddenly change. Here.
Oh, hey! They're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened.
Almost.
Almost. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after. You've seen the next part, though.
I can't figure it out, though. Clover laughed. She looked like she was holding an axe.
Oh!
I gotta hide it.
Kind of panicking. Trying to hide that axe for sure.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0
Yes!
11
You're the
minutes
best, Fido!
and 40 seconds. Shut up, Rabbit.
Never!
Only Clover left. Luna's still in there. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing.
But I'm Miss Sherlock.
At blank hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her. Oh!
Dio.
It was I!
Oh. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. He didn't just leave.
Just look at the bottom of your DS touchscreen.
Oh, what is this Phoenix Wright crap where everything happens off camera?
I just need a man dancing on this frame. Yeah.
Incriminating.
What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark? How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
I do still remember it was hurtful.
Ow, my brain.
You're saying he was lying?
Me? Lying? Never.
I didn't say you were a lion.
Oh, that's completely different then. Yeah, I lie all the time.
Alright, thank you. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
That's my murder song.
You're just in a dark hallway and you hear that echo from the distance. That's a good horror game.
Yeah.
A man in a top hat approaches you on a train.
Singing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
How short is he?
What do you do?
Fight, run, Pokemon item.
Oh, wow. Maybe you heard a noise.
Like what?
The Cyan door opening? Now 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 9 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
That's a weird way to say it. It's Kay. Ah, it's me. When he heard Kay open the Cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
Bye. Bye. And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame. just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure. 16 minutes.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 9 hours and 29 minutes.
It says 0 right there.
Dude.
Yay!
1 minute later, at 9 hours, 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
Don't make me choose.
Clover.
I mean, yeah, she's got experience.
No!
Boy!
I ran over the footage in my head, and tore it apart with my feet. Yeah.
He's just sitting there thinking and making those sounds waiting for the fly.
She's like, oh. Special.
0 hours.
You're paying
1
for
minute.
it.
Geez, I didn't know why you're doing it. Oh
I'm
no!
not fronting you.
Well, at that point, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna.
What did you do with my tuna sandwich?
It's free real estate!
0 hours, 10 minutes. They both move out of frame.
Alright, fine. I'm looking for my sandwich somewhere else. You still doing getting
Push.
murdered by Dio or whatever.
Wow.
0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Clover exits the room.
Hey!
0 hours, 12 minutes, 20 seconds later, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period.
Da-da-da-da.
The sound's all corrupted, but if you listen carefully, it sounds like.
That came through as clearly.
Wow.
0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio exits the room.
Hello.
0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds. Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours, 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says, 21. The remaining time until the primary 0 opens.
Ah.
Oh, thank you, Sigmund. You said it so many times.
You're making me one rich rabbit.
I'll support your Patreon.
You've reversed my fortune faster than GameStop.
Wow. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is...
We
get to choose.
All right, choose. It could be anyone. I have a hunch, but I'm not telling you.
I do too, and I legit don't remember. This could be the first blind choice I make in a long time.
Ooh.
I don't even know if this is a split path or not. This might not even matter.
I don't think it does ultimately. That's why I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you said K? Oh, okay.
Oh no, my choice.
He chose K. What do you choose, PCO?
Well, as somebody who doesn't want to waste their choice.
Wish I knew what to wish for.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of me wants to say Dio, and K is suspicious. But I'm just gonna go with Clover. I think I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
This is mutiny.
I gotta
Real
know,
rude.
was Alice just in the back stabbed? Like, was
Yeah,
she
I think
there
she's
to,
in
like,
there.
let's just talk 10 minutes? It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, Clover might have done something.
She was talking to Luna like she was like a misbehaving dog.
Look what you did! It's right there on the floor. You didn't even.
Yeah, I'll say it's Clover. I think because she was sus of Luna for sure.
Ooh, what about you, Mr. Guy with the purple cheese?
All right. Well, as we all know at this point, it's very clearly established that Dio is like super, super comfortable with murder.
Yeah,
Like it's this thing.
it's
It's his theme song.
Da-da.
But like, I don't know.
Mr. Snowfin, what
do you think? Everybody's sus, but Dio's the only one that we're like, we already know he's killed in the past and is super okay with killing.
It's true.
It's true.
I'm gonna go with Dio too, because in that one branch he had the injection gun. So I think Clover like maybe knocked her out. He's like, "Oh crap," and she ran, and then Dio's like, "Oh, easy," and then just injected her while she was
pickings. That's a bracelet for me.
down. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's totally possible.
Great,
All right,
2-1.
that's 2 votes. Yeah, go for it. Clover.
Wait a second.
Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And do you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe I changed my answer because I just realized if he walked in there after Clover killed Luna, then he would have been, and he heard Kay coming, he would have been like, "Oh, I don't want him to think it's me," and then bailed.
Yeah. He did spend like a whole minute, but that's true.
I mean, he could have just been inspecting the body.
Yeah.
In shock.
Oh, all right. Well, then it's actually Clover.
It was me.
But that's not a very strong argument.
Well, who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Link.
I don't agree with that. I said Dio.
Wait a second.
Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
Guilty music plays. And what is that other thing?
What Dio said to us in the other white doors, at the white doors. Kay wanted us to go into the white doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you? Use your fucking head for once! That's right, I'm always in your head! Whoa.
Never forget the hateful things.
Yes!
And I'm saying the swears.
Yeah, wanker! You're gonna get us killed!
No.
He'd only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean he also knew she was dead. Right?
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible!
Good voice.
How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing, almost as if he'd never expected her to be there in the first place. Now, why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. I feel like we're being thrown off Kay's track a lot, but we'll know. I don't know.
Oh.
If the latter was correct, however, I suspected he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigmund 5 won't be able to get through the white doors without air.
You're really good at it.
Thanks.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, that doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder. Ooh.
It drove her ex crazy.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. Oh yeah, that was where it was. So she could have it. Uh-oh.
Yep.
That seems like the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory. Right? We don't have any
What?
proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Watching a Matt Cat
Shush.
video, but I have
Shush.
Radical 6.
No!
I can't follow this theory at all. It's too fast.
Ah! Yeah, I know.
And then you set it to 0.5 speed, and you're like, oh, I can watch this now.
Ooh. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing
Could
to
we
tell
check
us.
again?
No. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover
No.
and murder.
Oh, okay.
I, I guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I think you mean whore. Hello!
Why?
Do I have Radical 6? Who said that?
Why?
Hey, set up the pins. I had to.
I did emphasize it a little much. Yeah.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Oh. She is. She has to be. She's got
Does
a butt
she?
that don't quit.
Does she?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. About the butt.
Thanks.
I have a thought.
Tell me your thought.
I think, what's her name? Phi is Zero's senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she gave herself, and maybe even Kay, amnesia, so it's like, oh, I don't know who it is, it's actually me! I set it up. Oh.
I see. I see.
She knows stuff, and she's trying to accomplish something, and it's always the girl you least suspect, so I don't know.
She knows everything.
She knows everything, so I mean, come on. Ugh. Thanks for indulging me.
Yeah, I guess that would also make sense because of during the Dio ending, just her kind of randomly like knowing everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And also just like a lot of her talk about like, oh, Sigma's the one that like remembers the crud, but like I can't remember crud from different timelines. So that would explain why she, if she organized all of this, why she was paired with Sigma in the first room.
Yep.
Because she's like, oh, he'll remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take that.
Matt,
I-
Chat.
Good theory.
Matt, Chat.
I
That's
can't
my
comment
little
on it.
buddy.
Nice though.
Also, I want to say, as plausible as her theory is that Clover killed Luna, she also did jump the gun and, when they were like, oh, it was Luna that killed the old woman. And then, like, immediately after, Sigma was like, nope, she's got an alibi. So, she could be wrong a second time.
It's true.
Maybe.
We know who killed the old woman.
Well, no one's here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Guys, you know I don't like playing hide and seek.
I'm out!
Come on.
The corpse still there, and it's been in a couple hours, and it's starting to smell.
Give me one more corpse.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, you guys. I didn't have time to put on deodorant because I'm dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll just shut this door.
We'll
Okay,
let
thank
you
you.
two lovebirds go. Okay, alright.
A little privacy, please.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Not two.
Too
Got
bad.
it. It's a funny joke.
1! It's gonna be
I
jump
don't
scare.
wanna.
Oh. Gone.
Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, there she is.
Alice. Luna.
I'm dead.
Golden Freddy.
Wait a second.
The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing.
I'm a thing.
Wow.
It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore.
I thought
just
we
a
were
s-
progressive. Jeez.
Shut up.
Corpses are people too, darn it.
Just a strange, cold shell And every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul.
Stop it.
Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you.
Don't look at dead people.
Looking at death makes you die.
Whoa. If that were true.
I
I
turned
want to
and left
die
the room.
too, Radical Six.
Oh
Oh! Dots.
no. No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Cries.
Oh, yeah, there's just things in there.
Not people.
Don't open dead inside. Same. Nobody in them. Body in them though. Except Alice and Luna.
Oh, and Golden Freddy.
Right. We need to restart our save.
What?
Come on.
No.
The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen.
It's a real thing.
It hurt. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary poop.
Whoa. What's wrong? You need to get it together.
Could
What are you
please
doing
back
right
away?
now? No.
I'm looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Could you back up? You're a lot like a Freddy right now. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. And then she turned around and her eyes were bloody and she chased me down the corridor.
Oh no!
I heaved myself up off the wall and followed.
It was my dead girlfriend, but she had blood eyes and it was hyper realistic.
Wow!
This game's pretty scary.
Let's go to the old woman. You said you wanted 3 dead bodies, right?
I sure did say that. Wink.
Oh my gosh, I'd love like a Five Nights at Freddy's, just like you turn on the lights and like check the door and it's Zero the Third. Hello! The bunny in there. Hello!
Oh.
Yay, there's 3 dead bodies in here.
4. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, thanks for saying that so perfectly for me. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing that iron ball out in one slick move.
Whoa.
Pushing a wave of bile and nausea up in my throat. The lead ball turned to ice.
Oh no, it's
My
evolving.
legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. Sorry, PCM, no characters.
See you later.
Goodbye. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping.
No, I'm totes dead.
Yeah, they're just sleeping. They're going to a farm. It's fine.
The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, ow, and my chest felt so tight I could hardly breathe, ow. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're handcuffed together.
Let's go. Yeah.
Never.
Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Hmm.
Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
Why? Oh, so you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
They look comfy.
If they were fuzzy handcuffs, then I could understand.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Youch. There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. This was the only one. It doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
Owie, though. The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. So needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists where they were injected. The turbo cocaine must have killed them.
Darn cocaine.
Does it?
Why must the good die young?
Or the old?
Tenmyoji is young.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Quark did it.
Quark's probably dead somewhere. Just don't think about it too hard. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Phi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. It was a present.
Wow.
A cyan bracelet.
Uh-oh. That's Quark's.
Mm-hmm. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Uh-oh.
Howdy, kids. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No! No!
Yes!
He's just a kid!
He's just a dead kid. He's a corpse.
Oh, he's a thing!
He's not a person. He's a thing.
I guess I won't cry then. Oh, this can't be happening.
It's like breaking your favorite toy.
No!
Except that toy once had feelings and a personality.
Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
It means Quark's dead!
That's exactly what it means!
He's not gonna crawl around in the vents anymore.
Good. We're safe for now.
But Pat said Quark's dead.
Now you know. In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope.
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with turbo cocaine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. MatPat, son.
Whatever MatPat said is wrong.
Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Cha-ching.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. It's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said that the number 9 door only opens once.
You want to do the voice? I know it.
Even if he was able to come out, even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You think they're gonna show that? A dead kid?
Fi, this game's rated M. They might do it.
You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be. They're not really dead.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen? Ow.
That's enough.
You're being creepy again.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Well, you just did.
Smacks him back.
They just like break into an all-out slap fight.
Pika!
You just see Quark in the corner like, yeah!
Oh, it just comes off. My hand's small.
Yeah, idiot.
They made the bracelet too big.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. They weren't very yummy. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive.
And that she'd stop smacking me.
Ow. Ow. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
Blue's Clues!
That's fun.
Who might have killed him? There's that smile.
Zero's clues.
Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. But wait, that doesn't work.
What are you thinking?
Cause if they go for the 9 door and open it with that, they still get to the other side and then their bracelet is scanned and then they die.
Yeah,
So that doesn't
true.
work at all. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
These things have nothing on them.
What?
I should have found something.
What?
You
Huh?
remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
Huh? And now you can't find it?
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover too. Give me a minute.
Fi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Kinky. Look. See her thigh?
Ooh.
Doesn't it look like there's something written here?
Yeah, it does. Let me look.
I'm sorry. I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyojis.
Tickle. It says Znun16.
What does that mean? Non-1-6.
Oh, I could say O. Never mind. Hang on.
I think it's a number.
O is how you say it, obviously. I feel like I've seen that
complaints.
somewhere. Thank you.
I'm still thinking about this one. It's a 0.
No!
Yay!
016. I know I've seen it somewhere.
Dots. Mad, obvious dots, if you guys know what's up.
16?
I'll let it slide.
But what if it's actually a 9? And they're looking at it upside down.
9-10.
Huh. I don't
Oh.
remember, honestly.
No, you wouldn't remember it. Don't
Huh?
worry, they'll talk about it later.
Okay. It's no use!
Take
Can't
that!
remember.
Fling Sigma.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them before she got hit with the Soporil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
Wait a minute. You see it now, yeah?
Yeah, I see it now. All right,
It's like
that's
stupid,
sweet.
isn't it?
That's really stupid. That is, they're just trying for the Phoenix Wright, like, oh, like they didn't directly write the killer's name. But oh, that's stupid. Gosh dang it, Clover.
I don't see it.
No.
Maybe they'll reveal it right now. 016, huh? Maybe. But the only people who could have done it are K and Dio.
Oh, now I see it.
It makes a little more sense when they show it, but it's kind of funny.
I'm just assuming the 16th letter of the alphabet.
Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
I think it would have been less work to just write K, right? No. There's also Quark.
Quark a murderer.
I mean, I'm not saying you did it, just...
Quark! This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a really good mystery.
Whoa.
Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her?
Dio.
Oh, it's a good mystery.
Yeah.
The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera, paired with Dio's behavior, makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery.
Da. I mean, what?
We don't know what the heck 016 is supposed to mean.
Okay.
Okay.
And we don't have an idea where Quark's gone. That's actually a mystery.
Yeah.
What the heck does any of this mean?
He's speaking to the players. He's speaking for the players. If this is your first route, you're gonna be like really confused.
Yeah, it could be. Who killed everyone?
Was it Zero?
No,
Zero Senior?
maybe.
No.
Getting warmer! And who is Zero Senior? What the
Heck.
does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? Where is this? Mysteries. Mysteries. Conundrums.
It's a mystery.
I feel like my head's about to.
Oh.
Game over.
Too
He-
much shouting.
He thought too hard.
Please, Fi. Give me something. Anything.
High five.
A clue, a hint. Come on, you've got to have something.
Hmm. Underscore. The luminol.
Underscore the luminol. Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important? I don't want just anything. Come on.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would you need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test. ...
Wait a second.
What do you
Nah.
think? Okay.
I was gonna say, oh wait, that 016, you spray with luminol, it actually spells Dio.
We got it!
Wait till
Yeah.
you see the rest of it.
No.
It's not even that.
Oh,
It's
no.
funny. Yeah.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
I mean, once you know it's backwards, you kind of know what's going on there.
It's backwards?
Yep.
Yeah, give it time. That's it? Says Fi.
I don't. Like, I just thought it was the 16th letter of the alphabet. Is that not K?
No, K is 11.
Oh. Well, I kind of assumed because of number that the letter would be equal a number. So that's my thought. So I guess I still don't
No.
get it.
You want to know what is the 16th letter of the alphabet?
What?
Q.
Oh.
That
Oh, it
can't
is.
be true.
No, it's not. Is it? He's counting.
Oh my gosh, it is.
It's Clark!
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean.
That would mean... The Rec Room! Fi and I raced for the door.
Why the rec room?
It's got a light switch.
And luminol.
I guess, but couldn't we just
It
turn
was
lights
also
in
the
this
source
room?
of Lumina.
Okay.
I guess we did, didn't we? Did we? Oh, we weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. Not here. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for.
Stop, criminal scum!
Ah! The guards!
You have violated the law!
We're confiscating your goods and then it's off to jail.
No, my star key gun.
Then pay with your blood.
Oh no! Ow! Ow! My blood!
My stolen cheese wheel.
No! They're having a real hard time in that other puzzle room. Dio's like, oh, I don't get this at all. And Kay's like, look at the bunny ride.
Yep. They sure are having a hard time in that room.
That's my theory. And I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen.
I'm guessing they've already gotten out of it and gotten themselves into some kind of wacky trouble.
Nothing bad at all.
I mean, if anyone was safe around Dio, it's probably Kay with his full suit of armor.
Nothing at all.
Oh, well then.
Oh. There you go.
And I said that because Dio would use like a knife or something. Didn't think about an entire axe.
Uh-huh. Dots.
Well, I guess that armor's not impenetrable, or it is. Yeah.
Not.
Not.
Yeah. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Isn't? Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect.
You should get used to it. This is the fourth time now.
Yeah, but they've all come in pairs, and that makes it worse. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed.
They died!
Oh, fuck. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? No, it was the children's fault.
To me, IRL.
They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream.
Oh.
Whoa. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say, I'm philosophical right now,
Okay.
that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated, and only species B manages to survive.
What if he was saying this out loud if I was just watching him?
He's gone mad.
He's laughing the whole time this is going through his head. It's taking me a minute to process this. Hold on.
Ha 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 ha.
This process of natural selections has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B.
Whoa.
I'm no exception.
I want to be monkey!
Go back! I want to be species A! That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution
Uh-oh.
have changed my fear into
it's-
ecstasy.
It's Metal Gear.
That's my dialogue now. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there killing everyone.
Yeah. You're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself there's no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
All right, then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. Ha ha ha.
I'm not
Lamau.
laughing anymore.
Lol.
Lol,
Ruffles on the
said-
ground in the
Lol,
blood.
said Sigma. Lamau.
Sorry. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sights.
Aww.
Lamau. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. Oh, well. Dots. This
Ruffle.
wasn't Fi's route, though.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun. No, wait. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped.
You saying you're an idiot?
It was a moment, but I'm better.
Oh, okay.
I
got
got
better.
better.
I got better. You stupid.
No, I'm not. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from did? Oh, it's coming back.
Oh no.
Like mental processing speed dropping. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio because I hate him.
Well, his bracelet's still on. That's weird.
Wait.
Find anything?
Uh-oh. Gotcha, love.
Oh!
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
A knife?
Myrmidons. Wait. That was the one group he was a part of. The
Yup.
Yep, that's his knife.
Aw, he's branded. Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Don't know. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
No, her hair was in the way.
It's right.
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I have a brain aneurysm.
I need to lie down.
like wound cavity 150 mm, wound length 30 mm, wound width 3 mm.
Oh, was that on this route? Oh, jeez, it's been so many, Fi. You don't understand.
Just keep hopping timelines.
It's all blurring together, man.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Is this the timeline where Kay gets 9 BP and goes home?
Bye. Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from the top to the bottom. And wound depth would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be for sure. But yeah, he did it.
Oh. Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I don't know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here.
Me too.
Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
No, I don't know what that is. Hey, this is that key! I know what this is.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, you did.
I was there, I saw it.
Saw the whole thing.
Was sitting on top of it.
Oh, I've got a bunch of burglars taking my stuff.
Saw the whole thing in a secret camera hidden in me bum.
I didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key. Oh, we know it's Kay's? Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Case key?
Oops. Oh, man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
See past this axe?
Oh, there's so much blood.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted.
Oh, it goes deep.
Well, he's already... But...
Ugh. Ugh.
Don't say that.
It's a bad word.
It's no good. I can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here,
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so.
So
Guess
you're
we'll
saying
never
he
get
got
to see behind it.
he got spring trapped. Oh no.
At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
Gross. So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Aw, man!
Takes the key, throws it away. We'll never know.
Delete save file.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands. We could chop his
Better
head off.
not even try. No. I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we can find something that'll tell us who he is.
Sweats nervously. She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes. Disgusting pervert!
Look!
No!
Look at it!
What is it?
A spray bottle with luminol in it.
Oh. Okay, well that's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah.
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
We don't know. Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did. Went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you gonna check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, then there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
I'm scared of the joke.
Yes! Thanks.
You guard that door, I'll guard this one.
The lights are still on, look at that. They just put a filter on it.
Yeah. It just dimmed the screen.
There we go.
Right.
Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
Oh, and his bracelet is open, I guess.
Huh.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing, which makes enough sense, but it's still on his arm.
Yeah, exactly.
But why?
Because there were traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio's or Kay's blood, though. See, if you look at, it's been wiped off except for the luminol. The bracelet looks clean. Ah, okay, so this is the old lady's bracelet. Okay.
What?
It's the old lady's bracelet.
Huh?
He killed her. He even said he snuck in.
It's the old lady's blood.
It's her
Yeah.
bracelet. He took her bracelet.
Huh?
Thanks for agreeing with me.
No, it probably did say that, yeah. Dio snuck into the
guess,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, and like that one route where you looked at her hand, it's like, why is there blood?
Oh, that's right.
Without-
There was
yeah.
Mark. Yeah,
That
she
is
had a
true.
bracelet.
You just had to say a few more things to remind me.
Thank you.
Sorry if I gaslit you. You're right.
Oh. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear and then spray it with luminol? Doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Ah! Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please just do it.
He was so alive back then. Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior. Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior. Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the Luminol? Yep.
I miss him. Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
Da 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 da. Oh, I'm dead.
I guess we did it then.
I don't know.
We beat the Nonary game.
The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of species B.
Monkey!
Monkey.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. I was laughing really hard back then. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
Ooh. Ooh.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
What?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the species B is happening?
Monkey!
That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry.
I know, I'm coming.
And bring my bracelet with you. I just needed to chop the hands off, and I was free. I didn't want to go searching for it.
Wait,
So I think you'd bring it to me.
question.
Yeah.
What's
If
your
Quark
question,
does
soldier?
not have his bracelet.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. To open each of the Ambidex gates, you just need the card.
Yep.
Okay. But if he's already got 9 BP,
Yep.
he could just grab the bracelet and run. He doesn't even need to play.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
why would he open the gate?
I don't know. To lure us
think-
here. It's a trap.
Like,
Could
yeah, he
be.
doesn't have his bracelet, and maybe he doesn't know where it is. It's like, if he can lure people in, then maybe one of us can bring it to him.
Oh. Yeah, he could be like, "Hey, you guys, bring me the bracelet. I don't know where it is."
Yeah, that's what I would imagine
And
anyway.
then we could be like, "It's right next to your dead grandpa."
Oh, got him!
Grandpa! Oh, there's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Quark.
What a
Heck,
little
you're fine.
trickster.
Bro. Yeah.
Back in the vents, I see.
How'st in the world did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
He must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh.
No. No, I kills them.
All right, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't?
You have no idea.
I'm really dizzy.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What if Dio and Quark actually were working together? And
Oh.
like the whole like, I swear he pushed betray was just an act.
No, that'd be deep. His name's
That'd
left
be-
too.
That'd be a good twist.
Free the soul. Free the soul.
Yeah, sing it, brother.
Oh, the room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
No.
Oh.
No. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
Oh boy, we get to see like all the puzzles now. We're just missing one after this.
It's one big fancy room. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs.
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there.
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
No. Not really.
Yeah.
Just take the fun out of everything, don't you?
What if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and get the hell out of here.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if
3, 2.
Wait, Pig Latin.
E tre o tue. A one.
ready.
Just like one
Ready. Thank you.
Ready. Oh, there was a ready though. You're right.
Huh.
Huh.
There's no one here.
Oh. That computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and K did that.
What the lion is this?
Didn't we get like a passphrase or something like this?
We do have one thing for this.
Oh, we know the password or the ID or one of those.
But yeah, we cannot solve this yet. We are, in fact, at a roadblock.
What?
Just to let you guys know.
No!
All of this was for nothing.
No!
We'll get here later.
I mean, not for nothing. Progress is still progress.
For sure. It's tantalizing. What could it mean?
Course
Find out
evil!
next time.
No, we're still going.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. What the heck is this?
A lion.
Is biting?
A sun.
It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Let me brain blast!
Huh?
Well, why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
I'm Zero and I'm awesome.
Yeah, just as I thought. Right in.
Dots.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I just realized you could actually see like the name that she typed out. I wonder if that's like a hint for something, or at least like a clue, and they just try and like cut away from it real quick so no one notices.
It's not something I recognize anyway.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
just gibberish.
Maybe
If you're right
Fine.
though, I'll buy you a potato.
Congratulations.
a whole potato just for me.
I'll mail it to
Yo,
you.
man.
Things are looking up.
Fi turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk.
A dangerous move.
Ooh. Oh, what's this for? Pat?
Don't eat that, no.
A power move, one might say.
I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen.
Does this have games?
A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento Mori. Its ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe.
But it says Memento Mori.
Go check it out.
Whoa.
What do you think of the tat?
Pretty fat.
Remember death.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Bombi.
it was so distorted.
Remember death.
Oh, jeez.
Memento Mori.
Remember death.
We already saw you. Go away.
I'm not remembering enough deaths.
This is the third time now.
Memento Mori. Remember.
I feel like we would have got a roadblock here if we didn't see an ending earlier, right?
I think you're good. Because this isn't actually a traditional roadblock, like the last one was were.
Oh, okay. Oh,
All right,
shoot.
go ahead.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you totally know what it is.
Let me consult my good old thing. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I don't think you wrote this one down, by the way.
Nope.
I can tell you the ID. We do have
Is it like GDQ or something like that?
No, it's not that.
Oh, that's the time bomb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Memento Mori. So remember death.
Remember.
Is that just it? Remember
No.
death? Oh.
No.
Give me a hint.
Kay told it to you.
Oh yeah, when we were dying, he's like, "Don't forget."
Oh, yeah.
He said some words that were not words, right?
Yeah, that's
So
the
I'm-
ID.
I have no idea what to know what it is.
All right. Well, it's MILKEVO.
Milk. Milk evolve.
There's milk at Evo.
LI. I, not Y.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the ID.
No, it's not.
Well, you didn't enter the password.
I don't think we can solve this because we don't know what the password is.
Exactly. This isn't the usual to be continued, but you are at a roadblock.
Oh. Do I have to remember that? Like, the guys playing it, they have to actually write it down? Like, shoot! I gotta go through all that timeline again just to see what it was.
They do.
Oh, that's rude.
I mean, on the tree, it at least like when you hovered over a node, it said, "Oh, this was the bomb number 0. Code was in this node right here."
Okay, but
So it helps a
still.
bit, but you do legit want to write it down.
Okay,
And
good
they
thing
do
you
get
did.
shuffled up.
They do?
I think that ID is consistent because it says something backwards. But I bet all like the passwords and bomb numbers and stuff, those are probably all random.
What was ID? Milk Evolve?
Milky Volley.
Evolvenum? Something like that?
Milky Boy.
It'll make sense later.
Well, I gotta
But it
spell
was-
backwards now.
It was no good. I couldn't spell it backwards. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before.
Welcome. You lied!
I'd say backwards it says, I love Klim.
Good old
That's it.
Clem.
That's what it says, whatever that means.
You said this wasn't a traditional roadblock. Guess what this was? A traditional roadblock.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say this is not something we go back to, but it is.
It is!
Told you.
I'm so mad at you!
You said we'd go in a different timeline to actually enter it, but you were wrong.
No, we need the password from another timeline.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
God!
Wow, so that's that, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Was it? This wasn't this deep, right? It just appeared as we went, right?
It did get revealed, yeah.
Okay, so that gives me hope for the other ones. It's like, oh yeah, you thought they were ending. No, they keep going.
You thought I was so sure, but you heard noob.
That true ending just goes like way deep down.
See this gradient? It starts out light, and then the further you go, it just gets darker and darker and darker.
How deep does the iceberg go?
Wow. Well, whose sprite is this? I don't remember. We don't even know. It's not Quarks. He's on.
It doesn't say
this.
until we.
I think
Get
it's better
moving.
we leave it unknown.
I think it's Feis. You know, because we're with her all the time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, we'll figure it out later.
And it's
And
the
everyone
true
else
ending.
is dead.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's
Cool.
something to do. Still have this little path. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, that's if you betray, and that's just a game over. But don't
Oh.
look at it yet. It'll reveal whose timeline that is, and I don't want that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Guess we'll look into the others later then.
I guess so. You don't want to start on one right now.
It's late.
Yeah, it is kind of late.